We are doing our Why Gilroy segment, and we're here today with Heather Pacheco and Lea Orlando, owners of Shag Salon, which is located at 64 5th Street. Heather and Lea, thank you for being with us this morning. We appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule to join us.
Thank you for having us. Yes, thank you.
We're glad you guys could be here. Before we get started too deeply into our conversation this morning, can you tell us a little bit about yourselves?
This is my sister. We're a family-run business. My mom is actually the head honcho who couldn't be with us today. We've been in business for how many years now? 12 years. Yes. Yeah, 12 years. We spent about 3 of those years in Morgan Hill and decided to bring our business to Gilroy, since that is where we reside.
We grew up here.
Yeah.
We grew up in Gilroy. This is our home.
Yes. And all of our extended family are Gilroy residents as well. So it just made sense to move our business here.
Well, you guys, you do more than hair. Can you tell us some of the other products you sell, or more of the services that you provide?
Yeah. So we're an Aveda salon. We're a concept salon. So we not only do Aveda Color, which is a product line that is 96% naturally derived for our color line and 97% naturally derived for our product line. So it's a natural plant-based product line that we sell and that we believe in. We've been using the products now for, Leah's going on 20 years, I'm going on 16 years. So we definitely believe in what we sell and what we do. We decided to go with Aveda years ago because they have a full line. So it's not only hair care, but it's also body care, skin care. So that is what we sell here. We sell everything that you need to get your day going.
Well, you told us, you sort of told us why Gilroy. We always like to ask the question, why did you invest in Gilroy? And it sounds like you have a lot of family here. This is kind of where your roots are. But tell us more about Gilroy. What are your thoughts about Gilroy as a community?
Gilroy is a special place. It's we have children, and I tell my children all the time, growing up here, I still keep in contact, and not Facebook, and I see probably 90% of the people that I grew up with and I'm still friends with. And I mean, people that would drop everything for us, and the support that we've had with our business, our clients, and our clients are our friends. We've all become close. It's Gilroy's a special place. It's a unique community to live in. With a lot of Aveda salons shutting their doors due to the fact that they don't have that network, we are lucky to live in a town that people want to uplift you here. So no matter if they're our friends or family, our clientele, our guests have become our family. So they have supported us through this since day one. I mean, since we closed our doors, we had to get creative and think of what are we going to do to kind of shift our business to not only survive, but thrive in this environment. And so we shifted things, and we decided that we would start doing some product deliveries, contactless, porch drop-offs. And so we've been blessed with our clients ordering and reaching out to us too. Yeah. I mean, we reach out to everybody, but I mean, just.
Yes, and it started going so well that people wanted to know more about our products and how they work. So we started doing a weekly show called the Headley Show. So Heather and Lea, Headley, and we like to just educate people on how our products work, what to use. People can comment or they can direct message me, and I will have a one-on-one with them on what I feel would be great for their skin, their body, or their hair care routine. We also like to touch base once a week on just what's happening in our town, what other businesses, what they're doing, what is going on, like with the Gilroy Clove Days. We like to touch base on the awesome people and things going on here. So that's kind of like what we've been doing to get through and to just have a laugh here and there and just try to find some light in this darkness.
Well, that's, one of the questions you always ask is how, especially through these difficult times we're dealing with right now, how do merchants, how do small businesses like yourself get through these challenging times. Sounds like you guys have found a unique way of doing that. And when you talk about customers becoming family, that's I think one of the more unique things about Gilroy is that we don't just have clients here. We do have people that become part of our family, our extended family. And
Exactly.
the Gilroy Chamber and Visit Gilroy began developing a marketing program, which we called Stay Loyal, Stay Local, Support Gilroy. And that's one thing about our residents. They really do, they invest in our communities, well, invest in our small businesses. So it's always exciting to hear from a merchant who is experiencing that. So that's great stuff. Your show, the stuff that you do, I mean, you do that on a weekly basis, and when does that actually air?
Yes, we usually do Tuesdays.
Tuesday morning.
Yeah, we do. So we actually decided to start doing a live weekly drawing. So whoever's purchased products from us from March until now, their name is in that drawing, and we give out weekly prizes. We also do a weekly contest. Right now we have Purchase Your Pop. So you purchase a lipstick, take a picture, tag us in your selfie, and at the end of the month, we're picking our favorite selfie, and they're winning a gift basket. So we're trying to keep things fun, keep things alive, and keep our guests informed as to what's going on. So the weekly show not only touches base on our product line, what we're doing in the salon, what they can expect from us in the future as far as opening, just to keep them up to date, but also keep them in the loop as to how to do self-care during this time, which we think is really important with everybody being home and being cooped up. It's, this is the time to really take care of yourself.
The latest that came out just this week is the fact that hair salons, some cosmetology services and those sorts of things can be done outside. How does that affect your business, and how have you guys chosen to deal with that?
Well, we have chosen not to partake in that for many reasons. Normal salon sanitation practices are above and beyond what most sanitation practices are. Mm-hmm. So for our salon, really, there wasn't too much of a difference other than signage, the masks and the time in between clients, but everything else we already practice. Everything is one-time use. Everything gets sanitized. So spending the extra time to get the signage up and make sure everything was distanced properly, and that, all of our, not just our guests, but also our staff would be safe to come back to work.
As well as the financial burden that we had to take on.
The signage, everything that ended up being on top of our normal expenses. To say that is not good enough, basically, that wearing masks and doing all of that is not good enough, but we can go outside and perform the same services, it's not realistic either. I mean, most of our services are color related. To put people outside in this weather and think that we're going to do hair
and thrive
and also keep people safe, it doesn't make any sense. First off, our color is naturally derived. So being in the heat, it will literally drip off of our clients. So if we're only doing haircuts also, for us, we have a parking lot. We could maybe have one or two of our stylists out there. So we're cutting our staff into maybe a quarter of what we'd be able to do, mm-hmm. and our clientele. And then also for other salons, they're near restaurants and things, and thinking that you can cut hair. I have a friend who's a barber who was saying, my next door neighbor has outdoor seating for their food and we're going to be doing clipper cuts, and you can't, even with a shield, you can't not have hair going everywhere. He's like, doesn't make sense. It really doesn't.
It's actually, for us, I felt insulted. I mean, as a professional, to put me outside like I'm an animal is pretty insulting, considering the steps that we took to get our salon prepared for this. So we are choosing no to this, just because we want to keep our staff safe, out of the heat. It's already really strenuous working under these conditions with these masks and that, but then to put them outside in 90-degree weather would not be safe. You know, we have a lot of elderly clientele as well.
Right, and it does seem that if there's an environment that is safe because of sanitation practices that you put into place, a salon or a barber shop is not filled with a lot of people. Typically, it's by appointment, so there's very few people. Masks are being worn. It seems like barbershops and salons would be a safe environment for people to cut their hair. It is, to some degree, even to the chamber, we're confused by the inconsistencies of these orders, and we continue to deal with our elected officials at the county and state level, trying to lobby on behalf of our local businesses in order to get things open.
Yes, we appreciate that.
We so appreciate that. We need all the help we can get. You know, our businesses are definitely needing some help. And
well, we'll continue to fight that fight, but in the meantime, we want to make sure that, you know, businesses like yours find ways of being able to survive and get through this period of time. And I love the idea, the concept that you guys are doing on Facebook. You say that show is now on Tuesday mornings. What's the best way for someone to find you guys on Facebook and participate in that show?
If they find us on Facebook, Shag Salon, and on Instagram, we're Shag Salon XO. They can find us. We go live, and we actually do our weekly drawings on Instagram and on Facebook every Tuesday.
Yeah, we do 2 drawings.
We pick winners, and then we just go over what's going on for the week, you know, what's happening in our environment as well as in our community. So they can catch us on that. If anybody needs product from us, we are happy to deliver. We're doing free of charge to Gilroy, Morgan Hill, San Martin area. We wear a mask, we wear gloves, and we do porch drop-off, no contact. And we even put in a little sample of something good for you to try out. So we're doing those until we open, and then once we open, we'll still be doing deliveries on Mondays due to the fact that we can't have clients indoors just shopping. So we will still continue with the delivery process. It's something that actually we did for this, but actually it's been doing so well, and it's been so, like, you know, people work, and so they don't have the time to sometimes get in here and shop. So it's been a great alternative for our guests to be able to still shop with us during this time. So we're going to keep that on Mondays. We'll be doing our show once we do open on Sundays, so that people can just get a little, you know, a little education on what we're doing in the salon, as well as our,
and they have time to think about what they're going to order for Monday.
So a lot of product knowledge, but also a lot of what's happening in our cute little town.
That's terrific. As those change, please keep the chamber informed. We'll be sure to get the word out to others so that they can tune into your show. We so much appreciate you two being with us. Heather and Lea, thank you so much for taking the time. Anyone interested in following Shag Salon can find them on Facebook. And again, thanks for being with us, you two. We look forward to seeing you guys open soon.
Appreciate it.
I'm Mark Turner with the Gilroy Chamber of Commerce.